what decisions have been made by the town of Cobourg concerning COVID-19.
I guess I can start by saying I first of all want to congratulate our staff, in particular Ashley Purdy, Communications, Brent Larmer, our town clerk, who's been amazing. I'd like the citizens to know that Bill 187 was passed only this past Thursday provincially. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're the first community in Ontario to run a virtual council meeting, which was held this past Monday on March 23rd. And to me, it's a real credit to our staff to be able to do that from a Thursday to a Monday turnaround using our weekend. So it shows to me the dedication of this staff. By having that virtual, there's no doubt we had some glitches that we're going to continue to work on. But the most important piece enabled us as a municipality, as a council, to deal with a number of motions and to pass those, in other words, to do the business of the municipality. I'll highlight what some of those motions are in case you didn't learn of them. Again, we're going to continue with public transit free service until May 1st. We've also freed up all parking in all meter and parking lots within the town of Cobourg until May 1st. We also did a waiver of all penalties and interest charges and unpaid property taxes. And that has been applied to April 1st and May 1st, with the more critical date being May 1st. The due date for the second installment of commercial, industrial, multi-residential property taxes, which are due traditionally at the end of May, have been deferred until June 25th. The due dates for the residential final tax bills, which yet have not been issued, will also be extended to June 25th and October 29th. Similarly, if any taxpayer is concerned about how they may make their next payment, which is due on April the 10th, we are asking those taxpayers to contact our finance department at 905-372-8944 prior, we hope, to April 7th, so your individual concerns can be dealt with in a very personable manner. We also released back on February 9th, Council made a motion to support Greenwood Coalition, what we call wraparound community groups, and we offered the amount in our budget of $6,000. In this past meeting, that $6,000 was released so that Greenwood Coalition, Salvation Army, Transition House could work with the county, as you know, with the new reestablishment or the interim establishment of the Transition House move to CCI. That just gives you, again, a brief overview. We had a lot of dialogue, but these were actual motions that were passed by council. I believe total there were 9 of them with a healthy debate. I believe we were in council chambers for approximately 3 hours in a virtual moment. And again, that shows the integrity of our council.
So John, on a basis of how does the town now operate on a day-to-day basis with COVID-19?
Well, I can assure you a number of things have happened. First of all, the provincial made an order of a pandemic. Based on that, our town, like any other town in municipalities in Ontario, have an emergency control group. Typically, we would be operating out of the fire hall, but under these conditions of social distancing, that is not possible. So we set up a virtual meeting. I can assure the community that this group, who's headed by Mike Villeneuve, who's indicated as our community management coordinator, emergency management coordinator, along with Shannon Murphy, our emergency planner. We have upwards of anywhere from 10 to 17 people representing each department in the town, including Northumberland County, including the health unit, and any other organization we wish to bring in. We meet daily, Monday through Friday, for a number of hours. So we're trying to shrink that down so we get to working time on the action items. And we also meet on weekends if in fact required by whatever is happening within our community. I can assure that as mayor, on the direction of this team, back on, I'll get the date for you, on March the 19th, as mayor, I have the right to declare a local emergency for the town of Cobourg, which in fact I did. I believe now, if you follow the municipalities in Ontario, I think there are about 163 municipalities who've done the same thing. I want to assure the public that this is not because of panic. This is to create calm and confidence. Our numbers are relatively low for our area. I believe this morning they indicated there were 25 in being watched. I want to ensure that's 25 between Northumberland, Haliburton, Kawartha region. It's not the town of Cobourg. As a result, because of declaring this emergency, it allows us to move quickly, to make decisions as a group, and then to inform the media and council as need be. And we make decisions, as you can appreciate, quickly, depending on the issues before us. However, with that being said, when we feel there are critical issues, we did take that to council, and I did reiterate the 9 motions that were passed this past Monday night on March the 23rd. So again, our team wants to emphasize to the citizens, continue doing what you're doing, maintain social and physical distancing, remain home as often as you can, give a call out to loved ones and those you care and let them know that we're doing okay, and hopefully that you're doing okay in your own role as a member of a family. We are reiterating to follow the policies as set down by the health unit. We're asking people if they have concerns to do their own self-assessment as set out by the health unit. And if we continue on that path, I'm very confident that as our team deals with a number of issues, we will certainly get that out to the community in daily communiques through Ashley Purdy. We will also do that through our number of press releases. You will notice our ad block in the papers are full pages. So we're doing everything possible to reiterate the steps and actions that have been taken. I can assure you our team today is working diligently on what we might call a public inquiry hotline for the town of Cobourg. We're close to putting that in place. I'm hoping early next week that I'm hoping will be a target date that we can announce.
On a personal level, John, how are you doing personally with this?
Well, I'm not going to hide things. I had a moment where I had to do myself some self-isolating, and I did that to the recommended 14 days. Currently, I'm addressing you by being in the mayor's office. I come in because, as you can imagine, I have a number of conferences today. I do have a conference with Minister Mona Fortier. I'm having now one with you. I had one earlier this morning with the Emergency Control Group. For Friday, I have one arranged with all mayors in Northumberland County with MPP David Piccini. So you can see that there's no such thing as coming in at 8 or 9 o'clock and going home at 3. If people believe that's the hours of a mayor, well, my answer politely is dream on. My hours are whatever they need to be as we work collectively in the groups, and in particular, as we work with our own health unit. That's the Halliburton, Kawartha Pine Ridge District Health Unit under Dr. Lynn Noseworthy, who's been phenomenal. And of course, that's in relation to the Ontario Health Team. That's also led, of course, by Dr. Michael, I don't know why his name's leaving me right now, I just, David Williams, sorry, by Dr. David Williams, who you see often on CFTO News and other channels. And we have daily communication with our own emergency rep who sits as one of our team members. So again, if I can assure the public anything, remain calm in a challenging time, remain proactive. Again, I encourage you, as I already stated, to give positive affirmations to your loved ones. I know I do that now more often to my own 3 wonderful children, 2 in Toronto, 1 in Quebec. I make time to hug my dog and my cat a little bit more often. And I also make time to come into the office anywhere from 2 to 3 hours each day just to make sure I'm keeping up on calls, any outstanding issues from our citizens, so we can get the service and the resources that they require.